Well, in Tennessee, September and October, we start thinking about football and sweatshirts and fire pits and chili and s'mores and even more. Fun times. Jim Jordan here with me. A lot of you know Jim and his wife Angie. Jim, how long has it been since y'all started coming to Broad Street?
I think it's been about 13 years since we came here and started being members.
Yeah, I just know your children, your twin daughters, and your son Greg were all in the Enlightened Choir. What brought y'all to Broad Street, Jim?
Well, we actually went to different Methodist churches in this area, and we on Sundays we'd go down different places in Cleveland, and we found that the people here at Broad Street are just so welcoming that we decided this is the place for us.
Wow. We're glad you're here. We're glad you're here. And we're thankful that you're helping us coordinate this camping program, you and your wife and your whole team. We got a great group here that's helping to coordinate this, and Jim is spearheading it a little bit. And we're planning a campsite for all the ages of all the church people here, about 40 minutes from the church, okay? And Jim, tell us where this campsite is.
Okay, it's actually listed as Delano, but it's in the Hiawassee-Ocoee State Park. And it's G Creek Campground, but it's the main campground in that
I've heard the G Creek thing, yes, okay. About how far is it from Broad Street Church?
It's about 40 minutes.
All right, okay. It's a beautiful, beautiful site. And the thing about it, you can participate in any way. They've worked it out that you can participate any way that works for you and your family. You can come as early as 4 o'clock on Friday, October the 27th, and you can stay Friday night, all day Saturday, Sunday, you can, but on Sunday, we just need to have the tents down and area cleaned up. You don't have to leave, but just have to have the tents down and things like that by, I think it's 10 o'clock on Sunday morning. And you know, we got some things happening. We don't know for sure. There's a possibility that Kevin might do a little sermon out there. That's to be determined based on our participation in that location. But that Sunday is also our 5th Sunday here at Broad Street that will be one service. And the triplet Sunday school class will be hosting Meet Broad Street breakfast that Sunday morning. So lots going on that weekend there. So we look forward to lots of things there. So on Friday and Saturday night of the camping program, Friday and Saturday night, we're going to do a dinner for everybody that they can register for. And if I remember you tell me correctly, Jim, it's going to be $10 for the 2 dinners or $6 for Saturday night only. And so what are we going to serve?
Okay, since it's cool that time of year, we're going to serve chili on Friday night, a big pot of chili. And on Saturday, we're going to have low country boil.
Yes.
And if you're not familiar with that, it's shrimp and potatoes, corn. It's wonderful.
Sausage, it's good. Got to have some cornbread on the side with that, I'm sure. Okay, so that's Friday and Saturday night. So you don't, when you're camping that weekend or being there for part of the weekend, you don't have to plan your dinner, but you do need to bring your beverages. Okay, we're not going to provide beverages, too much maneuvering. You bring your own beverages, you bring your breakfast, if you're going to be there on Saturday morning, you bring your lunch and your snacks, okay? But the 2 meals you can register for those. We're going to bring all the paper products and all the utensils, so you don't have to do that. And Jim, tell me about what the site looked like. What can they do there, okay?
Okay, the site's going to be a group campsite. You can put your tent on the site, and the tents we'll put up in a circle around a little fire pit. That way we can have s'mores one night. And there will be, just adjacent to it, will be some RV sites, and those you'd have to register for individually. But if you're coming for the tent sites, just bring your tent. You can drive in. We've already covered everything. We'll be there when you get there to set your tent up.
So the tent size paid for, but if you want to do your RV, there'll be a number on the screen here that you need to call and make your reservations and pay for your RV site. But if you don't want a tent camp, come for part of the time. Bring your lawn chair, come for the day, come for the evening, come for dinner. You can register for whatever. And if you say, I don't want to drive up there, well, we can provide transportation with our church van, leaving on Saturday at 4 o'clock, and we'll return to the church parking lot at 8:45. I think is what we've planned for that. So that's another option that you could possibly, if you choose that you want to do that. So what do we need people to do now, Jim? I mean, what's important that people do?
The first thing is we need to have people register so we know what kind of meals we'll be serving on Friday and
Yes.
Saturday night. So if you can register, go to the website, the Broad Street website, and you can register there, and there'll be information coming out in the e-blast, further information, so that if you need details, you can talk to Pat or me, call Pat or me. But if you need details, you're probably going to get everything you need either on the website or in the e-blast itself.
Yes, if you go to bsumc.org, click on the right corner, Ministries, scroll down to Classes on Broad, and when you come down to the camping program, right under that is going to be a link that you will click on to register for whatever you plan to do as a part of this camping program, this event program. Classes on Broad have been a tremendous asset, I believe, to many of us. Some people have come and said it's made a world of difference in the acquaintances that they have made between the different congregations, and they've met different people. It's all about getting acquainted and meeting people and developing relationships and friendships that we can better be hands and feet of Christ to each other. That's what it's all about. So, Jim, we're really looking forward, and you know, I don't know if you know this or not, but it's a full moon on that Saturday night.
I didn't
So,
know that.
full moon on that Saturday night, in case you want to be camping on the Owasso River, okay, with your Broad Street family, and getting up and having cowboy coffee the next morning, or if you want to drive up there and just be there for the day or drive back the next morning, we invite you to participate in any way that's good for you and your family.